Hi everyone, Halloween series. This one is a bonus video. Today I'll be making Circus Peanut Fingers. What all goes into the Circus Peanuts Fingers? These are kind of hard to find. I got these at Dollar General, but just get yourself as many circus peanuts as you want to make. I bought 2 little small bags. Frosting to dab the fingernails on, and it calls for runts, and I couldn't find runts anywhere, so I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do. My choices are candy corn, and I think I might cut them in half, make them thinner like fingernails. Then I've got these little Twizzlers in different colors, and I may just shape them into fingernail shapes. I'll probably do a little bit of each. Sometimes you have to get creative. So let's begin. Take a tray and put your circus peanuts on there. And like I said, it all depends on how many fingers you want to make. If my mom was still alive, I think she'd like these fingers because she likes circus peanuts and she liked candy corn. This is from my mom. And I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do a little bit of the candy corn, and I'm going to do a little bit of the Twizzlers, and whichever seems to be working better, I'll do the most of. Well, that worked perfect. One bag filled my tray up. They were really hard to cut, so I decided not to cut the candy corn. I'm going to do 5 of these, and then I'll do 5 of the Twizzlers, and then that way I'll decide which ones I want to do the last 5. You take your black frosting, white frosting, whatever color frosting you have, put a little dab on the end of the fingernail, and then press it against the circus peanut. I'm going to try on this next one. I'm going to just cut a little notch, like so, and see if that will make a better fingernail holder, because look at this one's already fallen. So we'll put the black on there, and we're going to set it in the notch. Hopefully that will work better. You could probably do Skittles or whatever you want. It's not working. I think my candy corn is too heavy. We're learning this together. But the one that I had before, I cut the back end of the candy corn off, put it on the bottom and the back, and we're going to see if this one works better. But this one might work. So I'm going to cut all of the fingernails. I'll redo this one, and I'll be back when I get this row done. All right, so they turned out pretty good after I mutilated the finger a little bit. This one still had a lot of problems. I had to add a lot more frosting, cut the circus peanut a little bit more. But as a whole, let's put it up like a finger. I think it turns out pretty good. So next, with this row here, I'm going to use my Twizzlers, and I'm going to cut them pretty much like a candy corn shape, and I'll be back after I get those cut. I cut out kind of like a fingernail, and I'm going to just lay it like that with a little bit of frosting. The good old cement of the baking world. I think I like those. I think I'm going to do them all like that. They're a lot easier, but I'm not going to go cut as deep like I did with these ones. I'll just barely cut them at the top so they'll look more like fingernails. I will be back when I get those ones all finished. So here are the Twizzler ones. They were easier to do. Like I cut this one way too deep because I was just thinking about that. They're odd shaped, but you know, if you have bad fingernails, they're usually not manicured. Might want to hold them down a little bit till it cements. Now I got to decide which one I want to make these ones with. These ones are easier. I kind of like the looks of these. They kind of look like eagle claws. But I've given you two different ways that you can make them. If you can find runts, you can make them with runts. These would be fun for kids to make. They would really enjoy it. You could already have the peanuts cut and the licorice cut, or the candy corn cut. Have everything prepared for the littler kids. All they have to do is put on the icing and put them on the peanut. So let me finish this one and I will show you the whole amount, and I'll be right back. So here are 15 of the Circus Peanut Fingers. 5 have the candy corn, 10 have the licorice, kind of sort of roughly cut into fingernail shapes. Let me know in the description box down below which ones you like, which ones you would make, if any. I'm going to put these in an airtight container so the circus peanuts don't get stale. And then when Dave comes home, which should be in a couple of hours, he can do a taste test. So here are the Circus Peanut Fingers. Let's see what Dave thinks.
It must be October.
How'd you know?
Just guess.
Circus Peanut Fingers.
Well, they taste pretty much like they normally do, but they're cuter. I don't know if I'm going to like the one with celery on it, though.
That's not celery.
What is that?
That's a Twizzler.
Oh, might be okay then. Yep, it's okay too.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.